It's literally so hard already. It like dried down. I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing that it dries down so hard, but like literally guys, look, I'm moving my brow hair and I can't move these brows. It's like I super glued my brows. Okay, let's try this again because I look crazy. So excuse my appearance. I just woke up and I want to get ready for the day, and I also want to try out new products. So this is going to be a haul slash review in one. So I'm going to be reviewing a bunch of products as I try it out. I've tried filming this already once and it didn't work out so well because I have a new mic and I'm learning how to set it up, and the audio was just absolute garbage. But I think I fixed it, so we'll see how this video comes out. So round 2 of me filming this. Very excited about this haul. So I bought this haul during Boxing Day sale, and for those that don't know what Boxing Day is, I'm from the US and I believe it's a sale the day after Christmas. It's kind of like their Black Friday. I noticed that one of the brands that is very, very popular was having a Boxing Day sale, so I went ahead and purchased a lot of their new products, and of course they released a new eyeshadow palette and I can't wait to get into that. I wish there was an easier way to get my favorite UK products. UK products honestly are some of the best products that I've used to this day. I love Made by Mitchell. I love Be Perfect Cosmetics. I wanted to explore more and I wanted to try this brand called Pink Honey, and I've been seeing them go viral all over TikTok, so I wanted to try them out. These are all the products that I ordered from Pink Honey. I believe I ordered about 11 products from them. I already have my skincare done and I'm just gonna go ahead and probably leave these bad boys on until I don't feel like I need to wear them. I've been wearing them for quite a while because my under eyes area is just very dry and very sensitive. I'm noticing that I just need to take better care of my under eyes because I'm always looking tired. So if you see me with black circles, just know that I work days and nights and I probably am iron deficient and I have health issues. So that's why I look like garbage and I'm tired all the time. So the first 2 products I bought are very, very popular. This went viral on TikTok. This is the Pink Honey Tint and Hold Coca-Cola Cubes Brow Glue, and this one is the original Super Hold. So as you can see, one is tinted and one is clear, and this is what the inside looks like. It has a hole in it so you can scrape your spoolie in there. The first time I used it, it was a literal complete fail. I don't even know if I have that clip, but I was seeing that they were loading their brushes very heavily with this product on TikTok, and they were combing back and forth in whichever direction, and then they were swiping it up. Do not do that. I don't know if you're supposed to wet this product, like if it's a soap. I don't know, like I'm just going to dip it in here and apply it straight on like how I see it. And I'm not going to do that whole back and forth thing because my brows got stuck. So what I'm going to do is just lay my brows how I would lay them. This one is supposed to be tinted, but my brow hairs are already so dark. I'm just going to push this down and try to work fast and neat as possible because this brow gel from the first time that I used it, it set pretty fast. You can already see a difference in my brows. This one looks way thicker and fluffier and fuller, and this one looks very thin. I'm letting y'all know this dries down super fast. Like I already applied this. It has literally been a few seconds that I applied this and it's already set. So if you're gonna use this product, I think you should work precisely versus making a mess and doing what everybody's doing on TikTok. I think they're just doing it for views. I will say the good thing about this product is that if you mess up and your brows don't lay down correctly, you can wipe it off with a wipey and it comes right off. And then of course for vanity purposes, I'm going to fill in my brows lightly with some brow powder. Technically, if I had loaded up my brush like I see on the videos, I wouldn't have to because it's a tint, but I feel like I didn't put enough product on and I don't want to mess with it anymore and cause like flaking or bunching up. I loved how it laminated the brows. I actually had to go back and tone it down a little bit because I felt like I did a little too much. I think these are going to be my new favorite brow products and my new brow staples. I knew I should have bought more than one. I knew I should have went ahead and bought like 2 or 3 of each because I think I'm going to be going through this. I know it lasts long and they have jumbo sizes, but of course I do have my clients, so I'm probably going to have to buy some for my kit as well. I can't wait to try this one, but for sure I love this one. It's slightly tinted. It's not super dark, and I feel like it works for medium hair colors and up. Next products I purchased are the Creme de la Creme Signature Blend Eyeshadow Palette and the Creme de la Creme Latte Eyeshadow Palette. So there's 2 different versions released, and the reason why this caught my eye is because it offers both cream and powder shadows. First color that I'm going to dip my brush into is this Nude Cream. They are super creamy and very pigmented, and these are super creamy and very pigmented. A little does go a long way, and these, I feel like they don't completely dry down, but they do have like a soft matte consistency. I'm going to try to use both palettes as much as I can. I'm going to dip into this shade right here, and I'm going to apply this in my crease area just to like contour my eye. And I'm using kind of like a denser, I wouldn't call this a pencil brush, but I mean a denser brush, nothing super fluffy. I just want to kind of pack this color in, and then later I'll go and blend it out. I only have one complaint so far. I wish this palette was bigger. I feel like I'm going to hit pan pretty fast. I'm going to go ahead and buff this out with a fluffy brush with no extra product on it. And this blends really easy. I would probably recommend this palette for a beginner. I'm going to go in with this next cream right here, and I'm going to pick it up on a pencil brush, and I'm going to place some right here on the outer, and then of course the inner. I'm not going to be like too precise with it. I can just probably pat it out with my finger and it'll blend nicely. I'm really living for like fast, messy makeup. I'm kind of tired of like clean girl makeup, if that makes sense. I think I'm going to have to deepen it up just a little bit more, like with a darker shade, because I didn't get the effect that I wanted, because these colors blend really easy and seamlessly into each other. So I got a slight contour. I want something a little bit more dramatic. I think I'm going to go with this chocolate brown right here. I'm going to try packing again and see if I get the depth that I want. These products blend out so easy. Like I feel like that depth went away where I was tapping it, so I'm just gonna go in with a darker shade. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, and of course I made a mess. Let's see if I can fix that. I'm pretty sure I can pat it in real easy. I'm loving blending this out with my finger just as much as I am with a brush. I feel like that added a little bit of depth, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do the same with the powder eyeshadows. And what I'm noticing with this eyeshadow palette is that there's hardly any fallout, and I don't know if it's because that the base that I'm using is very sticky, or that the pigmentation is that good to where I'm barely dipping in it. You're really gonna have to press the powder into this so the cream will set. I'm worried about creasing because it doesn't look like it dries down. I'm gonna dip into this shade right here with a smaller pencil brush. You're probably gonna have to work on building up and packing on some of the color, and then the pigmentation is there. It's just when I blend it, it blends really soft and seamless into each other. I'm going to use this kind of like eggshell white, and I'm just going to pack that on. And then touching it with my finger, these mattes feel super soft, like super soft. It's crazy to me how soft they feel. No wonder they're blending so easily. I think I'm going to leave my eyes like this and then go to the rest of the complexion and then go back and complete the eyes. The next products I got are the contour cake and the bronzing face frosting. I got the shade Toffee Truffle. It is very warm. In the contour cake, I got the shade Shortbread Sugar, and it is very, and I mean very cold tone. So when I used this the first time I tried filming, I noticed that I probably need different colors. The bronzers are definitely very warm on the orangey side, and of course these are very cool. Me personally, I'm used to bronzing, so I was taken aback when I swatched it. Let me show you. So that is the Shortbread Sugar. So you can see the difference between the two shades. One is a true contour shade and one is a bronzer. So typically the bronzers that I'm used to are on the neutral side, so I was taken aback by this. So I'm going to try mixing them to see if I can get that neutral bronze shade that I like. This is the color that I typically like. I love like a neutral bronzy shade like this. So I love to do the under painting technique, so I'm just going to take this with a brush and kind of lightly diffuse it where I need it. So I'm just gonna diffuse this out with an angled contour brush. And this formula is something that I'm kind of not used to. It's a little bit more on the soft matte side, which me preferably, I like my cream contours to be like super creamy. I do like the formula, but it's different from what I'm used to. So if you're on the oily side, I feel like you would like and prefer this formula because it does have a soft matte and it does look diffused on the skin. But I prefer my creams to be like kind of on the glossy side. I'll probably do a favorite cream products video real soon too. That way you can see like what I'm talking about as far as consistency. The next products that I got are the Pixie Pen Nose Contour. So I got the shade Bora Bora Baby and Hawaii Huns. This is what the pencil looks like. It's very thin, and I'm not a huge fan of nose contour because my nose is already small and skinny. And of course, if you don't blend it out, it looks crazy in person. This looks super pigmented, so I'm gonna try not to add too much. And one thing that I love to do is I love to contour the lips. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I have a feeling that I'm probably gonna use this more for lip contour than anything. My only complaint is that, of course, it's very warm. So I typically like my shades a little bit more on the neutral side, so I'm probably gonna have to shop to see if they have more shades online. And then also too, where this is a small product, I have a feeling that I'm gonna run out of it pretty fast. I'm gonna go in with a flat shadow brush, and I'm going to try to diffuse this out carefully and gently. I do not want to make a mess. If you like skinny nose contour, I'm pretty sure this pen is going to be like your new favorite thing. I always complained about not being able to get precise enough when I draw on my product, and this kind of gets rid of that issue for me. I'm going to go ahead and buff this in. And of course, this formula to me feels like very matte and dry compared to the cream contour product that I was using for my face. So that may be a good thing because the product is not going to spread out super easy compared to like my cream products, and maybe that's where I was messing up because the products that I was using diffused really easily and fast, versus this one I kind of have to like push it a little bit to manipulate the product. The next product I purchased from Pink Honey is their pink camo concealer, and I thought it was going to be pink, like neutral shades, but it's not. I believe they released like a pink concealer and they need to bring it back because I didn't get to buy it. I got the shade Gotcha Back, and it is really light, so I'm probably going to have to go and get a deeper shade for me because I love to conceal and then highlight. This concealer looks very thick. It looks very pigmented. So what I'm going to do is, since this is too light for my liking, I'm probably going to go in with my concealer shade in the middle. It is very much so like a soft matte, and I'm seeing a trend with the consistency of these products. I think whoever made this prefers that soft blurry matte look, and I'm here for it. I like it a lot. So I'm gonna go in with my concealer in the middle just to help balance that out because I think I look kind of crazy with it being super white. I do not highlight like this anymore because I'm a little bit more on the natural side when it comes to my makeup now. And this is blending out very soft and beautifully. And I know I keep saying that, but it's I don't know what other way to describe the blend. This consistency kind of reminds me of a little bit more of a drier version of that NARS pot concealer that everybody was obsessed with on TikTok. That is what the concealer looks like. I think it is really pretty. I'm actually really happy with it. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation off camera, and then I'll be right back to continue using the rest of the products. So the next product I purchased is the Sheer Sun Skin Flush Fluid and the shade Pink Glaze. So that's what the color looks like. And by the way, I want to say the packaging is super cute. I'm obsessed and I love it. I'm just going to apply a little bit here and diffuse it with my sponge, and hopefully it doesn't lift the makeup, because I'm a little worried with some liquid highlighters or liquid blushes. There was this shade that I wanted to get that was this beautiful bright pink, but of course it was sold out. But as you build it up, you can kind of see a little bit of the color peeking through. The next product I purchased is the Blush Bible, and then this is a 2-in-1. It's a cream blush and then a powder blush. I believe the shade that I ordered is called Cool Girl, but I'm not entirely sure. It doesn't say it on this one, which I wish it would, but I think it says it right here on this one, and this one is the powder blush. I'm just gonna grab a little bit of this blush and I'm gonna apply it on the outer parts of my face. And this is kind of like a pinky coral. It's not super like bubblegummy color, but it's kind of close. It's on the warmer side. It's definitely a very, very pretty pink. I'm just going to go in with the powder puff and lightly set my under eye. I think I used everything that I had ordered from Pink Honey, so I'm going to do the rest of my makeup off camera and then I'll come right back. Alrighty, so here is the final look. Let me know what y'all think. I feel like the UK is where it's at for makeup right now. They are doing things differently and I really, really do like it. I really can't pick a favorite product. It's really hard for me because I'm really impressed with all of the products. Products I recommend you purchase. I love this brow glue. I love, love, love it. I can't wait to try the clear one for my natural no makeup days. And then I also recommend their eyeshadow palettes. These were super easy to use. They blended effortlessly. I didn't have to fight it. I didn't really have pigment fallout, so that's why I love it. I say that these are beginner friendly. Even the creams blend really, really easy. So if you're new to eyeshadow or if you don't have time to really focus on the blend, these palettes are for you. And another product I recommend you buy are the Pixie Nose Contours. I really, really do love these. I think these are very cool and innovative, beginner friendly, very precise. I love them to contour my lips. I think these are going to be one of my new staples in my personal beauty kit. So that concludes today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you in my next one. Let us